What is up, guys? poledoo here. Welcome back to more Advance Wars Days of Ruin. Last time we had a bigger battle with Greyfield annoying us throughout. The first time it happened was definitely the worst, but it didn't end up being too much of a problem. But you might see there's a trial here. I looked at this a few episodes ago because I happened to scroll over it and I was like, what the heck is that? And I had to go see what it was. I gotta look at this. Military training exercises. Yeah. It was kind of fun to do. It was very puzzle like. I got the S rank on the first try, but like look at that. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I had to show that. But anyway, we're moving on to chapter 14, A Hero's Farewell. I feel like someone's about to die. We'll see if it's the person I've been expecting to die. There's interesting terrain on the little map thing there. But let's see. Chapter 14. We're immediately getting to the map. Oh, we're approaching the main Lazurian base. This will not be easy. Their forces are led by General Forsyth. Oh, the guy with the hat. I learned about him in the academy. He was the hero of the Lazurian siege. But that was 20 years ago. Is he really still fighting? Forsyth, what are the chances I'd be facing him? And here of all places. What do you mean, Captain? Captain? Lynn, have we heard anything from Greyfield? He's on his way here with the main force of the NRA. We have been ordered to carry out active surveillance. What's active surveillance? It means we push directly into the enemy to assess their strength. That doesn't sound like a very good strategy. It's a horrible strategy, at least for us. It would be better to wait for Greyfield to arrive before attacking. I can't figure out if he's a coward or if he wants us to die. Perhaps it's both. No, I don't think we can rely on his forces anyway. Lynn, I'm gonna need you at your best. Look sharp and think of a plan. Oh, okay. Him being so worried is... I was like, hey, is that a meteor? It's blocking something. Okay. Him being so worried about this guy, I already forgot what they said his name was. It's kind of cool to see. I'm interested to see that go further. A fragment of one, yes. But if we destroy it, we'll be able to capture that airport. But sometimes it's best to leave such fragments to slow the enemy. We'll need to be careful about which we destroy and which we leave. Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and, of course, go to tactics. Forsyth. I was like, I know they just said his name. Ooh, okay. Oh, he has like a rat tail or something going on too. I say good. Oh, is he not cowboy? Is he like pompous British man? He's saying, I say good day to you. Okay. I am General Forsyth, an old dog who has spent his life fighting for the Lazurian army. I was asked to share some of my tactical knowledge with you. But being all too familiar with this terrain and its dangers, I agree. I shall treat this as a war game and advise you as the course of action I would undertake. Smash it. Let us begin. Yeah. Not a casino cowboy. Even though I definitely still get like just the face portrait still gives casino cowboy. First, secure the cities and airports to the east with your infantry units. Then gather your men just outside the range of the enemy rocket. These units should always be backed by indirect combat units. The rocket unit behind the plasma beam is a right nasty piece of work. Destroy the meteorite on the right with the bombers and long-range units. This will cause the plasma to vanish and let you move on the rocket. I don't know half of what you were talking about. As you were. General Forsyth, it has been an honor. Oh, my dear, the pleasure was all mine. I can see why you've gone down in history as a master tactician. The judgment of history is none of my concern. I wish only to fight with honor for my country. There should be more like you, General. And now I take my leave of you. Okay. What kind of laser? Interesting. Plasma is impassable, but disappears if meteor chunks are destroyed. Very, very strange. Okay. Well. Oh, wow. You are a bulky boy. What else do you have around? Okay. Should have used the mech in hindsight. Because capturing, well, what's done is done. Okay. P5. Can you cross that? You can cross that, though. I'll go ahead and fire on this. Okay. We can work on actually capturing us next turn. Though I suppose I could have broken it next turn. Nah, might have been a mistake. Dive. What's up here? A cruiser. Okay. Scary ass cruisers, man. How much money do I have? 9 grand. Okay. How much are, let's see, aircraft carriers are 28 grand. Why are they beneath battleship when they're more expensive? Okay, whatever. Very weird. Come out there. I didn't mean to fire on that, but whatever. Okay. Medium tank. I think I do kind of want to break through that. I don't know. And then I think I want to save my money. I don't know that I want to make anything immediately. General, how goes your little battle? You again, Calder? Are you still not tempted to try my exotic weapons? You could alter the course of this war with the touch of a button. Now, see here, I told you already. Of course, if you use my weapons now, you would kill scores of your own men. But I'm sure that is a sacrifice they would gladly make. Okay. 20 years ago, I faced Rubenel in this very spot. Though the battle was long and bloody, it was fought with honor on all sides. No prisoners were killed, no unlawful weapons were used. And when the enemy surrendered, we treated him with dignity. War is cruel and pitiless. It's cruel and pitiless, but soldiers are still men. Your suggestion is an insult to all who lay their lives down on this soil. You are a strange man, but it seems clear your mind is made up. Farewell, General. I like him. Okay, they ran away. Instead of attacking my APC, huh? Okay. No, capture. All right. Work on that. Let me. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Up there. Okay. We'll look at the rocket first, I guess. Let's. Do that, I guess. Where? Okay. $20 grand for submarines, man. I want another one. All right, helicopters. Get over here. No, no, no. Let's just go around. Here. Now this. And I feel like they're gonna come down. Oh. Well. Okay. They're still running. Huh. Okay. Well, we have the airport. We got that. Work on that. We got this port. The battleship ruining my day. I can't kill it unless you do 20. Maybe. It's a beat. Oh. Only 20 to you. How do you fight? God, I think battleships? I was gonna get a sub, but maybe I need a battleship. God, your range is ridiculous. We need this guy. There? So in here, huh? I mean, I guess. Okay, fight the mech. I can kill the mech. I think I'm gonna go for this. If he lives on one, we're gonna be in a really bad spot. But I think he should die. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this cruiser is probably gonna get blown up, but it is what it is. Let me see. You don't have. Okay. Blow you up. Medium tank. Okay. I need to be mindful of you. Okay. I think we're fine. Yeah, I made the battleship. Yeah. This is what I figured was gonna happen. Oh. I'm actually surprised I'm not dead. Didn't know you could reach me. Okay. Dead here. Well, oh, wait. You can see... What? Oh, come on. Okay, run away. Move here. All right. This fucker, man. Okay, come over here. 66. Have him at least blocked in. You know what? Let me just kill him. Move up here. Continue capturing that. We'll move the medium tank backward. Fire on this guy first. He does have the defense advantage. But that's really it. Move up here. Fly. Oh yeah, I can build, huh? Yeah. Okay, start capturing more planes. Let's get a transport copter. And I think that is about it. Move up here. Okay. Oh, medium tanks are coming to say hi. Well. That's not good. However, pop. None of that. 65, okay. But we'll build an anti-air and move this guy back one. Not on here, because if he wants to kill me, he can, but I'm gonna kill him. Though what I'll probably do is move it this way. Capture this. Getting a battleship in here would be real nice. I can kill this guy. No healing for you. Fire on the mech. Finish off the mech. Okay. Right here is fine. Capture that. Up we go. Over here. I'm gonna try to back cap if possible. This battleship. I don't want to move. How much fuel you got? You got 30 gas still? Okay. Unfortunately, I think we're in a pretty bad spot with this guy. Cruisers are 16. How far? Okay. I think I'm just gonna sit tight with them. Okay, he was found. That recon did way more to me than he really had any right doing. Fuck, I kind of thought something along the lines was gonna happen. Gross. Okay, that. And I can fire on one more thing. Okay, mech. We're capturing that. Let's see, 44. All those infantry being made back there. Hit anything? He's just gonna get free roam of his next target, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about it. I think I run away with this guy. Okay, and I need to get to that rocket. We'll go ahead, finish this recon. The fact that recon ran up at all is insane. I think I'll make a cruiser. I know it's just one seaplane, but that one seaplane is now trapped. Ooh. Okay, go back and heal, bud. And then, yeah, kill my infantry. Do it. Kind of all you can do. I will build another one. Anti-air. Oh. Well. Let's build another copter. Get it on the way, because this one's dying. This fucker, man. Okay. How much money? I just built a cruise. None. Okay, and yeah. Keeps hitting me. Infantry surviving. Insane. Did he make a lander? He did. Okay, well, this plane is worthless. After that, as much as I want to do that, oh, I kind of have to now, huh? I'm gonna do it. All right, and then high. Fuck, man. He has so much more shit than I do. It is so no balance in his favor. Well, I feel like I just throw it out because of the rocket. I feel like the rocket is worth keeping around more than anything else. Over here. Okay, battleship. 65. Okay. Can I do... But I think it's still worth. Because, like, yeah, he's gonna fire on me. That takes him down to 2. That's pretty good. But in general, things are not looking too hot. Build a mech. Or fire on the anti-air. And this duster existing. Just existing. Is a problem. I'll go over here though. That artillery is getting blasted. All right. Got all these repairs. Didn't even see the artillery there. He has so many units, so much blue. Too much power, too. Didn't know anything could reach you. Well, shit. Yeah, this I knew was gonna happen. Didn't end up being worth it because it healed anyway. My God. Well. Oh, and you cover. See this river, man. River ruining my day. Only 45? Yeah, this is going so far south. 42. He made another anti-air. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do here. I need to get like medium tanks everywhere down here. Okay, cruiser out. Sub. Surface. I need through this too. Do that mostly as bait. You can fire on this guy. What the hell is that symbol? Oh, that's an 8. For whatever reason, I saw that as a white square with an eye in it. Okay. Well. This went poorly. Without completely resetting, I don't really have a game plan. We just have to, we got into a really nasty stalemate. Now we get to break it in the like 30 turns it's gonna take to do that. Can we make an anti-tank back there too? Jesus. Can I kill you? Yeah. So that guy's at least dead. I don't have enough ammo. Well, speaking of dead, this submarine's gonna blow up. I almost feel like I need to reset just to do anything. I hate that. Doesn't even... God. Dusters feel worthless in my hands, but they are so annoying in the enemy's hands. I'll do this just to never mind. Just to bother you. Didn't even do a 1. Apparently. It didn't say 7? Maybe it said 1 and I thought it was a 7. Well, all I did was destroy my power score there. And just do something. Anything. I don't care anymore. This is a lost cause. I have any real money. I'll make another medium tank. That cruiser being repaired up there. Medium tank destroying a motorcycle. General Forsyth, can you hear me? I say, am I speaking to the Rubinel commander? You are, and I want to talk about the battle that took place 20 years ago. Do you remember who I was leading the Rubinel forces? Or do you remember who was leading the Rubinel forces? I never knew his name, but he was a truly great soldier. The battle raged for 100 days with neither side willing to yield. Only pause came when we declared a ceasefire to bury our dead. He was a man of honor and courage. I feel I almost knew him. He was my father. I see. Please know I took no pleasure in his death. You have nothing to apologize for. He understood the path he walked. After he died here, our government blamed him for the death, or for defeat. It seems only his enemies saw him for the good man he was. Thank you for your words, General Forsyth. May luck be with you. I wish it not come to this, but it cannot be helped now. If you're truly your father's son, I'm proud to face you in my final battle. Final battle? Interesting. Okay, oh my god, I can't even reach this guy. God, he is the worst. Well, kill you. That guy blows up next turn. Make a gunboat. He's nearing establishment of sea units again. I don't like that. That doesn't kill you. Of course it doesn't. Why would a medium tank not one-shot you? Okay. You have a path through. Like, I want to do this. I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Make a smaller one. I need everything I possibly can. Even though that means throwing my medium tank away. No, it definitely said 7. If it says 8 right now, okay. I am boxed in. I'm just gonna do that. They're both dead either way, so. Oh, okay, artillery attacked here, good. What even was that? Oh. Didn't know you could fire. Anti-tanks on battlecopters, huh? Okay. And then a mech. And an anti-air. I need to restock this guy, but I also need that guy to die. Okay. He's doing my strats. He's meat shielding. And he doesn't have a grade at the end of this. I do. I love meat shielding. God, there's so much surrounding this medium tank right now. Gotta run away. Just gotta run away. How much money can I, I'm gonna do it. This tank is dying. Got a medium tank. Oh, the rocket. Ah, yes. It's back up to 10. Medium tank. I feel like I should cut away. This is just sitting here with a stalemate. Nothing, literally nothing is happening. Okay, fighting through countless amounts of horseshit. He really just has like the perfect defensive setup. He has all of this. He has money for days. Couldn't really approach him because he constantly has rockets. Or he builds planes, anti-tanks, anti-airs. There's no approaching. It sucks. And I got hit right at the start. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. This bomber's gonna die. He has 2 full health. Anti-air's sitting here. Can I capture this? Yep. Very, very slowly making things happen. I can finally kill you. That's great. I can kill you. Wait, he still has 2 full health. Anti-air is sitting out here. I was like, I did finally capture this, which is very helpful. I think I'm gonna make rockets of my own now that he can't really do a whole lot about that. So finally, we have an in. 30 days in. They're probably gonna get a C for this. Like, it clearly was one of those, like, because I immediately stalemated, like turn day 2 almost. And it's one of those, I don't actually know how to approach. Cool, yep, thanks. Yep. Okay. Fire on you. 100, kill you. Kill you. Oh, now you both see, that's what I'm talking about. It was a battleship sitting here. Or whenever I try to capture the HQ. There is no winning. There's a sub now. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How defensive he is. But you see, I'm gonna cut away again because this is probably gonna take another like 8 days. But I'm in here. I hate it, but I'm in here. Okay. Finally. It's 3 days, not 8, but might as well be. But I am out of ammo over here. I am free from this hell. My God. Just end the turn. I don't care about anything else anymore. End the turn. I think that was a summary. He ran all the way to my port. I don't think there's anything I can do to help my score at all. So it's just, my God, extraordinary display. Yup, that's what I would call that. What the fuck? You mean it's supposed to be awful? Okay. Tasha, Gage, I'm leaving you in command. Protect our troops and our people. But General, you have no choice. We must surrender or face annihilation. I'll tell them that I started this war and that it was my responsibility. I'll tell them that I forced our people to arms. Never. You fought to protect us all. You can't take the blame for a war you didn't want. Stand down. That's an order, Flight Lieutenant. My final order. General, we can't. Do not despair. This Captain Brenner is a man of honor. I shall speak to him and stop this madness. Gage, do you hear what I'm saying? It is an order, sir. You will carry it out. The sniper, okay. I would ask that you accept defeat and bring this war to an end. There is no need for further bloodshed. You are correct, sir, and I will surrender my forces to you on one condition. What is that? Responsibility and blame for this war rests with me alone. I ask that you show mercy to all troops who served under my banner. A fair request. I accept your terms. I'm grateful to you, Captain. I had heard about you, you know, of the battalion known as Brenner's Wolves, and now I know that everything I heard was true. You are a man of unimpeachable honor. Please do not praise me. I wish only to end this idiotic war and return to helping survivors. And Captain, I'm grateful that my last opponent was you. Your father would be proud. All right, Rube, I'm ready. Now you'll see how a Lazurian faces death. I'm sorry, what? Do it. Pull the trigger. I know how cold-blooded you Rubes are. What? Do you want to shoot me in the back? Fine, I'll turn around. Now do it. Look, I don't know what you think I'm like, but the war is over. You surrendered to Captain Brenner. He's gonna honor that. We're not gonna shoot unarmed prisoners. That'd be horrible. Grayfield is probably on his way to do just that. Where were your noble thoughts after the meteor strike? You started this war, you offered peace and then stabbed us in the back. You killed civilians. You and all the other Rubes. I saw it with my own eyes. What? No, we would. Rubino would never attack civilian targets. Tell that to your beloved Grayfield. He spared no one, women, children, even my own brother John. That's not possible. Oh, really? It's not? You don't sound very convinced of that kid. Listen to me, Grayfield is evil. There's nothing he won't do to seize power. I can't forgive him, and I can't forgive you for fighting at his side. That's why we fought you, to avenge the deaths of the Lazurian innocents. Understandably. Captain Brenner, Admiral Grayfield has arrived. Oh boy. Too late to help us. Brenner, I suppose you did passably well. Hear me, the new Rubinel army has won a decisive and historic victory. And now I, Admiral Grayfield, would speak to the leader of this Lazurian rabble. I'm General Forsyth, commander of the Lazurian. You and your wretched army are a pathetic spectacle, a disgrace. Enough. General Forsyth has surrendered honorably and brought was he being strangled, stabbed? And brought the war to an end. Striking a prisoner is against all rules of military law. Okay. Military law? Ah, meaningless piece of paper. We are the victors. We have crushed our enemies like flies. The only law of this land is the law of Greyfield. What? Now, Count Brenner, I will usher in the rule of King Greyfield the Mighty. Wayland, dispose of this trash. General Forsyth. Captain Brenner, remember your promise. Damn you, Greyfield. He had surrendered. He was unarmed. Why did you shoot him? He was a Lazurian, and death is all he deserved. You're no leader. You're a coward. If no one else will stand up, I'll stop you. Oh, shucks. Hate to be the bad guy and all, but you're gonna have to stop right there. Don't make me shoot you now. It's been a long day, and I'm tucking. You'll pay for this, Greyfield. Listen to you squawking away like a crow on a wire. This is Greyfield's world now, brother. Ain't no one gonna help you. Take the Lazurian dogs to the internment center for execution. My great victory is almost complete. Jesus. And now we can use Foresight. He's the hero who said farewell. Gotcha. All right. Well, how that ended in an A, I don't know. I mean, again, like, I guess they clearly, it was meant to be awful. If that was a material, I don't know what to say. But there we go. The war is over. Music hasn't changed, so we're not in a new like arc quite yet. Okay, very interesting. I mean, this is clearly gonna turn into we're gonna fight new Rubenel. But how is that gonna come up, I wonder? And how quickly? Either way, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the despair and salts and frustration. And I will see you all next time. Bye.